Yeah, I came to Turkey to first and foremost study Islam, and a part of this, the most important thing is to learn the Arabic language. And there were several options where to go to study Islam, but increasingly there's fewer and fewer options from what is happening in Syria and Egypt and other places. So what I found was that Turkey, even though it can be, according to some, a bit secular, it still has Islamic culture. Some places they have a lot of the Islam, but they don't have any culture left after colonialism and other things. So in Turkey you can still find what it was like to have an Islamic civilization, an Islamic culture, which has music, art, mosques, all of these things are still here in Istanbul. You can still find the best experts in calligraphy and other Islamic arts in Istanbul and in Turkey. Because of the fact that the Turkish people, combined with a lot of other people, were able to defend themselves from the English, the French and other invading forces during the First World War, at Çanakkale most conspicuously. Even though there has happened a lot of things in Turkish modern history since the foundation of the Republic of Turkey, still they were able to keep a lot of things of Islamic culture that other parts of the world was not able to. And for this reason also, the Turkish people is maybe on the outward not the most Islamic people in the world. Still they have a lot of the beautiful, good character traits that is very much a part of Islamic life, Islamic psychology. Like the Turks, for the most part, they are still very friendly, hospitable, generous to guests, and generally pure-hearted people, for the most part. So I would say that a lot of Turks think that Islam is, there's very little of Islam left in Turkey, but I would say that that's not really the case. It's the case that a lot of people are not very openly Islamic, big beard or this and that, but on the inside they are still good believers, and that is the most important part. So for this and other reasons I wanted to study Islam for a period in Turkey, in Istanbul. Istanbul is a very beautiful city. If you are feeling sad or depressed, you just go down to Üsküdar and take a vapor, and you get freshed up. Your heart is refreshed again. So Alhamdulillah, even though it's to a certain extent more difficult that I have to learn Turkish and Arabic, it's in the long run, inshallah, it will be better that I learn both languages. So I very much enjoy the general Islamic atmosphere of just normal Turkish people. I didn't come to Turkey to be a part of a specific Jamaat, just come to Turkey to study at this school with this Jamaat only. I came to Turkey because I liked the general atmosphere of Islamic atmosphere. And so far I've really enjoyed staying here. Of course it's difficult sometimes being in another country and a lot of things, but Istanbul is such a fantastic city that maybe it would have been different if I went to Ankara or something. But in Istanbul there's always something to see, a way out, something that will refresh your heart. Beautiful mosque. There's a lot of beautiful mosques, big mosques. I have not even entered them, and I stayed here. So there's always things to see and do, and the intellectual and the cultural climate is very nice, which I very much enjoy. And Istanbul is the norm. In normal circumstances, Istanbul is the capital of the world because of its location. It still is, to a large extent, the cultural capital of the world. And now people from all over the world is coming here. They're building a third airport, so I've heard. So there's people from all over the world coming here. I think it's very important for Turkish people to understand that this is an opportunity if they are Turkish people are good Muslims and open and friendly to all the strangers who are coming from all the different countries of the world constantly to Istanbul and to Turkey. If they are friendly and open towards them, it's an enormous opportunity for the Islamic world. But if Turkish people become very closed against the outside, this opportunity will go away. So I see that, for example, just for an example, all people I know in Sweden, non-Muslims, who have come to Istanbul for vacation, they all like it. And they are not Muslims, they're just relatives or friends, but they all like it and think the people are nice. But if the Muslims in Istanbul would be very closed against foreigners, they don't want Western people or this and that, that opportunity will go away. Here, still people from the outside, Western world and other parts of the world, they can come and meet friendly, good Muslims